Hello everybody, how are you? Guys, today I came to share with you this delicious recipe for seasoned cheese balls. I'm going to show you the dough, filling, the weight of the salt, how salty this dough makes me. Here I'm going to show you everything. Let's learn this recipe today. Guys, so here in this pan we're going to start making the dough. Here I have 2 tablespoons of margarine. Here I'm going to be using 4 cubes of chicken stock. I'm going to dissolve it here in this margarine. Then the chicken stock has already dissolved. Now here I'm going to add, you can add a tablespoon of chicken flavored seasoning so it doesn't taste salty. Okay guys? You can do it without fear, it's not salty. Here I have like a teaspoon of paprika and here, like half a teaspoon of ready-made seasoning. I'll show you what the use is. I even use this one here. I use this seasoning here. So now I'm going to mix. And here I'm going to be putting my mixture that I blended in the blender, the onion, a medium onion with a liter of water. Here I have a liter of milk. I'll add this whole liter and then you can try it, okay? To see how it's seasoned. And now guys, I'll add a box of cream. This pasta is very tasty. This pasta is delicious. Very tasty, friend. It's very creamy, very good. Now I'm going to wait for this mixture to boil so I can add the other ingredients, and I've been showing you. Now it's already boiling. It started to boil, so now I'm adding the flour. Here I have kilos of flour. This flour of mine has no yeast, and add all the flour that has already been popped. Now just mix it well until it starts to come away from the bottom of the pan. So let's mix. It cooks, it starts to bind, right, then it starts to loosen at the bottom of the pan. There is no error. Just mix it right here. Then the dough is already loosening from the bottom of the pan, so because it's already cooked, I mixed it well. You can see, everything was loosening and the dough was very firm but very soft, very creamy. So now I'm going to pass this dough here. I've already cleaned the counter, my counter, I've already sterilized it, I added a little margarine. Now I'm going to put this dough up there and I'm going to knead it with the help of a rolling pin. Then I put my dough here on the counter and now with the help of the rolling pin I press it so I can knead it. You don't even need to put your hands in the dough because it's hot. Just with a goal like that you can already beat her. As I do this, I press it until it is very smooth here. Well kneaded dough, it already kneads very well. I'm going to show you how it looks really smooth. Now we're going to start modeling our cheese croquettes here. I'm going to show you guys here. So before we start modeling our cheese balls, I'm going to show you how I season my mozzarella. I like seasoned mozzarella. Here I use a little bit of oregano and add a little bit of olive oil so that the oregano sticks well to our cheese, to our mozzarella. So now just mix these two together. It gives a different flavor and it's wonderful when you season the mozzarella to fill our dumplings. A cheese I add olive oil in here. Then now we just come and weigh the pasta and fill it and show you up close what it looks like, see? Now let's fill our croquette guys. To be able to shape it, I do it like this. I take 30 grams of dough. And now I come here and I make a dimple here in the dough. I'm going to put my finger here, I'm going to press it and I'm going to turn it around. Make this little hole here, then I'll add 10 grams of cheese, this fully seasoned cheese. My little ball will weigh 40 grams, see? 40 grams exactly. Then I come here now and press it here, together the two ends here and close it, see? You can do it like this. Okay, the little ball is ready. I'm going to do one more here for you to see. I take 30 grams of dough, then I put it here. Then, after the ball is already made, you come here, you come like this, you press it here and you make the dimple, you make this little hole, then you come, put the mozzarella inside, give it a little squeeze and I'll weigh it again, right? To see if it was 40 grams, it was 41, no problem, so I come here now and press and close it ready. I'm going to do this now with all the dough here, and I'm going to bread it, and I'll come back and show it to you now, guys. I'm going to bread the balls here of cheese. I'll show you. I pass it through the egg white. Here I have the egg white, and here I also have the breadcrumbs. So you can use egg white to coat it. You can use water. You have people who like to use milk. Anyone can use it, whatever you think is best, to moisten the cheese balls and then just coat them in breadcrumbs. This dough here yields 190 cheese balls. It yields 190 cheese balls. Each ball weighing 30 grams of dough and 10 grams of filling, in this case, 10 grams of mozzarella. Now I'm going to do this with all of them here, and I'll show you again. So now I'm just throwing flour on top, removing the excess flour. Then I'll put it here on the tray so I can later fry and show it to you. Guys, my oil has heated up. Now I'm going to put the cheese balls here, and I'm going to fry them here, and then I'll show them to you before I send them to the store. I'm going to open one here. I'm going to show you my temperature. Oil is at 150 degrees. It will fry here for approximately 3 minutes. Then I've finished frying. I put it here on this little plate so I can show it to you, and before I move it to the store's oven tray, I'm going to open it here. I'm going to show you for you. I'm going to take the dough very soft. It's very crunchy. The shell is very crunchy and very soft and creamy on the inside. I'm going to open it right here in the middle so you can see how much filling there is. Look, guys, and this stuffing is seasoned with Korean and olive oil. Wow, it's really delicious. I'm going to get more so you can see them all. It's very filling. Look at it with lots of filling. It's really neat. You saw it, right? You can make it there for yourselves for a snack, right? Weekend, for the family, right? Or to sell. You will really like it. This pasta is wonderful.
Gente, essa foi a receita que eu vim compartilhar com vocês hoje. Espero muito que vocês tenham gostado. Se tiver gostado, não esquece de deixar um joinha. Comenta aqui embaixo o que vocês acharam da receita. E já vou me despedir de vocês. Até o próximo vídeo. Tchau, pessoal!